I had always dreamed of visiting Chitta Khatta Lake. Since 2020, it had been on my list, a place I longed to see for myself after hearing so much about its beauty and its mysteries. Plans kept getting delayed year after year, but finally I made the trip. I thought it would be just another adventure, but what I found there was far from ordinary. According to the locals, before 2016, very few people ever reached the lake. Trekkers would turn back, confused by sudden storms, vanishing trails, or strange feelings of being watched. Some swore they saw figures on the cliffs waving them toward wrong paths. Others spoke of nights filled with voices, warning them never to camp near the water. I didn't believe in any of that. I just wanted to see the place for myself. The trek began at Kell and wound its way through pine forests and meadows that looked like something out of a dream. The air grew thinner with every step, and the mountains rose like giants around us. By the time we reached Domale Bala, my guide grew unusually quiet. He insisted we should push hard and reach the lake before evening. "We don't stay on this trail at night," he said. His words lingered with me, but I shrugged them off. Halfway up the rocky path, mist began to rise. It wasn't normal mountain fog. It moved strangely, curling and folding, almost like it had a will of its own. Out of the mist, I noticed a child standing by a boulder, a little girl in a faded dress. She smiled and pointed toward a narrow ridge on the left. I almost followed, until my guide grabbed my arm roughly. "There is no path there," he whispered. When I looked back, the girl was gone. By the time we reached the lake, the sun was sinking. I will never forget that first sight. Chitta Khatta spread out in silence, a sheet of sapphire water reflecting the snowcaps around it. It was so perfect, so unreal, that for a moment I forgot everything else. The beauty was overwhelming, like the place wasn't meant for human eyes. But then the wind shifted. The surface of the lake rippled even though there was no breeze. Shadows stretched across the water, long and distorted, as if something beneath the surface was moving. My guide begged me not to stay. He told me the locals believed jinns guarded the lake, and that it never allowed those with doubt in their hearts to remain. People who disrespected it disappeared. Against his protests, I decided to rest for a while. I sat near the edge, staring into the darkening water. For a moment, I thought I saw faces, pale, distant, just under the surface, staring back at me. My chest grew tight, and the air felt suddenly heavy, as if the mountain itself wanted me gone. That night we set up a small camp, though my guide refused to sleep. Hours passed, and then the noises began. Whispers. At first they sounded like the wind, but soon they became words, clear enough to make my skin crawl. They called my name. They told me to step closer to the water. When I finally stood, half in a daze, I saw them, dark figures moving along the opposite bank. They walked slowly, but their reflections didn't match their movements. One lifted an arm and beckoned me. Another laughed, a deep, hollow sound that didn't belong in this world. My guide pulled me back and forced me to pack. He said, "This lake, it does not accept you. If you stay, you won't leave." His voice shook like he had seen this before. We left quietly, making our way down the trail. The lake grew smaller behind us until it finally vanished from sight, and we continued our journey without saying much. People go there now. They post their smiling photos and speak of the beauty. But I know what I felt. Chitta Khatta is beautiful, yes, but it is not empty. The locals are right. It does not accept everyone. Some are welcomed. Others are only warned once. And I still wonder, if I had taken the little girl's path that day, would I ever have come back?